viewers, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I'm building just a cheap house that's like 5 bedrooms, I think. No, wait, yeah, it is 5 bedrooms. Yeah, but that's basically what it is. It's just a really cheap 5-bedroom home. It's like 17,000 I think. Yeah, it's quite cheap. But for some reason I've had the hardest time like recording this video. I don't know why. Since I like made it a while ago. Like you can see the house next door. I posted that one a while ago. I built them all on the same day. That one, this one, and this like cottage I posted a few weeks ago. But for some reason like I don't know what to say in this recording since it's like a really boring house. Like it's the most incredibly boring house ever since like there's no decorations. It's like the bare minimum of stuff in this giant house. I mean, it's not even that big, but it's such a little amount. Yeah, I just watched Jeopardy, and I was rooting for this one girl named Emily, because I watched her on the first day she appeared, because I normally always watch on Thursdays, and then I saw her on there, I'm like, oh, I was voting for her to win against, like, the other people, and then she did win. I'm like, okay. And like she was fun to watch. And I'm like, okay, let's watch again. And she won again on Friday. And then like, what if this happens like when she goes on for a long time, like maybe Ken Jennings or stuff. But then today she lost and I was so disappointed because I'm like, and this other girl won. I thought she might make the one girl might make a comeback, Emily. Because she risks everything whenever she gets a daily double, but it didn't work out. But I was just like screaming at the TV like, no! But yeah. Oh, I was watching a little Simsy video a few days ago and she was actually it was this morning. But she was talking about like, how strict her lunchroom was. And I had a similar, like, experience, but not really, I don't know. Our lunch wasn't as strict, but our teachers just hated my grade, like, I don't even know what happened, because I wasn't even there, but, it was funny, since, like, in school, in 4th grade it happened, my teacher had these things, if you worked to them, you could, have lunch in the classroom with one of her friends so you don't have to eat in the lunchroom for some reason. And for some reason I got that. And I remember my friend got there late. I think she had like something with her braces or something. But then we go out to recess and everyone's just walking in like a line around the blacktop. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I can't remember what exactly happened, but something happened during lunch. So they punished us all. But she said that you couldn't talk in lunch. And that happened to my grade in 6th grade. It was terrible. It wasn't during lunch. Oh, actually, there was some lunchtime when we got in trouble. But in 6th grade, in band, we were like the worst class. And every day there would be a sign up on the screen that said, no talking. And that's the only thing I remember from band. Like, that's probably why I hated it so much. Because, like, it wasn't a good experience. All the teachers were doing, they would yell at us and they'd like talk to us and we couldn't talk and yeah. But in 7th grade, I remember if we got in trouble, we'd have to eat with our homeroom and we couldn't sit by our friends, which is kind of weird. They did something weird. Like we have pods in school, in middle school, and they're like little areas of the school that's set to each grade. So there's a 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade one, and they're like stacked on top of each other. Like the first floor, basement kind of. Like in the front it looks like it's the first floor, but in the back it looks like the second one. But in the bottom floor there's 8th and 6th, and top is 7th and 5th. Wait, where was I going with this again? Oh, but yeah, in pot there's like 2 sides and but in 7th grade, there was 3, which was weird. And I was in, like, the weird middle one, which is, like, at the end. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, okay, there's just this, like, thing. And then it's, like, they both have these little areas where like people can hang out and like I don't know. There's nothing really important to them, but there is like these two classrooms that are at the edge of it, and that was just like considered one because I don't know why they didn't just keep it as two, but we'd only have lunch with our set pods like people, and because of the 7th grade and the 3, sometimes you'd have a week when you're with some other people and sometimes when you're not. And I was in the small pod with only 2 classes, so there's about like 40 people, but like we had like a little recess, and I don't know why they did that. They didn't like any of the other grades. Oh my, there are so many schools in my school district, and it's not even like a big, most of the schools are in the town I live in, but like it's a weird town. Like it's like looks tiny. I remember my grandma, she was like telling me, because she was talking about the place where she lives, and she's like, yeah, my place is smaller than your place. I'm like, wait, what? How is that possible? It looks so big because there's like so many things there. There's like Walmarts and, well, actually there's no Walmart. There's a Shopko. But it was like there's a giant main street and there's like things down different roads, and my town is like there's a line where it says there's Main Street and there's really not that much stuff on it. Like, well, there's the one area that's finally getting like there's the commerce section of town where there was like an Arby's and a Quick Trip, but now there's finally getting stuff up there. There's like a Culver's and a Jimmy John's or some Subway. Actually, there's a Subway right next to it there too. And now there's a hotel, which it looks so weird since there's the Arby's. No, there's this, I think it's like a gym place, or maybe there's a new restaurant in it, but the hotel is right in front of it, so any view that they had from the one side is now just blocked by a weird hotel building. But yeah, and then, okay, so that's the one road, and then there's like the older part of town, which there's not that much to it. There's like the fire station and stuff, and then there's the other road, which has like a grocery store, and there's like these little strip malls where they're like the town mall, and there's the only things there is like there's what? Yeah, there's the one that says a mall, and there's like a motorcycle place, a breakfast place, and a general store. And it's just funny. But yeah, but anyway, when my grandma was talking about like her thing was bigger, I'm like, But then I'm thinking like my town has like a bunch of houses, like, so I guess it does kind of make sense. And that's why we have so many schools. There's the elementary school for now. Well, they're building a new one, so like, I guess the elementary school is only for 4K in kindergarten and 1st grade. And then, yeah. And then the next school, you get the 2nd grade and 3rd grade. Now they're building a new school, which isn't there yet, but it's gonna hold 4th and 5th, and then middle school has 6th, 7th, and 8th, and then the high school's in a different town, but, it's, like, not far away. And, yeah. So, like, that's a lot of schools. Yeah. I haven't been to school for a while. Well, not in person, but, like, spent a lot of time online. I feel like most people have. Like, like, half of the kids go back and half of them stay at home. Or at least maybe not. For a while they did, like, a 2-day thing when for 2 days kids would go back, and then other two different kids would come back. Well, it's confusing. Like, there's, like, different groups, and on Mondays and Tuesdays, I don't know, yellow group comes back, and then Thursdays and Fridays, the green group comes back. And then there's just the people that stay virtual, and that's me. Yeah, but we're finishing up on the inside of the house. Nothing too exciting happened. I put up those stickers on the wall since, I don't know, they were cheap, and yeah. But as you can see, the house is very sad, and there's not even any landscaping, but yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. So if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!